Hey, what's up, guys? Just wanted to share a quick thought, another devotional video. Just some thoughts that, as I was washing dishes, kind of came to my mind. So, if you're lacking some spiritual depth, go wash some dishes, and I think God will speak to you. But I was just thinking, just of people that I know, friends, my own life, that are frustrated. People that are frustrated because they are not growing. People that are frustrated, friends that I have, because they're not seeing the results that they want to see. They're not seeing the heart change that they want to see, that they hope for, that they hear everyone else experiencing. And it just kind of, I think God just spoke to me in that moment. Reminded me of some verses. One of my favorite verses is in Philippians. It's in chapter 2 where Paul is talking and writing to the church. And he writes this. He says, "Work out your salvation with fear and trembling, for it is God who works in you both to will and to work for his good pleasure." Both to will and to work for his good pleasure. So it's God working in you, but he says, work out your salvation. And I just can't help but think that there is work that we have to put in order to see the results that we want to see. It doesn't mean that your work is a deciding factor in your heart change or your growth or you conquering that sin that you're battling or building faith because you are doubting. Your work isn't the deciding factor. God's grace is, God's Spirit is. It's the gospel's work in your heart that does that. That's why Paul says it is God who works in you. So because God is working in you, you can and you're supposed to, we are supposed to work it out. We're supposed to work out the things God is working in. So as he puts his Spirit in us and he gives us encouragement, he gives us his word, his truth, his boldness, his peace, his patience, his conviction, all the things, his guidance, as he gives those to you, you're supposed to work those things out. And I think a lot of times we are frustrated because we might be reading, you might hear a lot of good stuff, and you might know the right steps to take, but you're not taking them. You're frustrated because you're not seeing it, because you're not putting in the work to see it. And so if you want that change to happen, you're going to have to get off Facebook and get on your knees. If you want that change to happen in your marriage, you're going to have to stop doing something in order to start doing something better of a rhythm, praying with your wife or your husband, doing something to serve your family and put them first. So there's work that has to be put in. It's not a works-based, but it's definitely works as a part of it, because as God does his work in us, we get to put our work through our lives each day. And so I just want to encourage you, put some work in today, this week. Open up your Bible, get on your knees and pray, get off the social media channels. I know this speaks to me too. I want to see more growth than the work that I'm putting in, and that's not fair. In God's kingdom, if we want to see the growth, we have to put in the work to get there, because God is working in us, and then we get to work it out. So hope that encourages you. You can do it. You have his Spirit in you. Put in the work today. Do the things you know you need to do, and watch Jesus show up in mighty ways through his Spirit to change you. Love you guys. Have a great week. Peace.